glue. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a full face using only e.l.f. products. Now I've got some first impressions here. I've got a couple of products that I've been using and I actually like pretty well. And so you're going to see how I did this look. So if you want to see what products I used, how they turned out, what I like, what I don't like, you're in the right place. Keep watching. There's so much going on in this house right now. Crazy. Alright. So it has been like ages since I have filmed anything because it has been a crazy month. But bet is now behind me. We've been working on some house projects that have been driving us crazy. It's like 1,000,000 degrees and my husband put his foot through our deck. So, and it's not even all that old. So that was fun. That was kind of an emergency project. That's crazy and we've been out doing that. So time to get filming again. Anyway. So today I'm going to be doing a full face of e.l.f. Cosmetics. Some of these will be products that I have used and some of these will be products that are completely new to me. But they had a big old sale here not too long ago and so I picked up a bunch of stuff. So some of this stuff, like I said, is going to be new. Some of it's going to be, you know, things that I have been using for a bit now. So I'm going to start by priming my face. This is a really cool product. This is the e.l.f. Lock On Face Primer. This stuff works basically like foundation glue. And it really does a great job, especially in this particular sweaty summertime. It's the only thing I don't really like about this product is you can tell it is very, very gluey. And it comes in this tube thingy, so you kind of have to like squeeze this and then push at the same time. It's inconvenient. I wish they had put it in, you know, a better dispenser, but it really does stick your makeup on. It basically is like foundation glue, so it works pretty well. And I have been using this one for a bit now. But you do have to use quite a bit of it or you're going to pull your skin all over the place because it is really, really super tacky. Pardon me. Too much 4th of July celebration yesterday. You can see like how sticky that is. It's pretty nifty stuff. But you can see how much of it too I'm having to use because it just doesn't really spread very far because it's so sticky. But it locks it on. It's not joking. Got about finish that up there. I'm going to let that set down for just a second while I open up, excuse me, I'm going to let that set down for a second while I open up my foundation. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, Oil-Free Foundation in Natural. I have not used this one, so I'm going to be opening this one up right now. Okay, we got a nice little glass bottle. It's a little separated here, kind of, you know, funky, but we'll see how this does. Previously called Porcelain, apparently, but it has this nice little pump. I'm going to do one half of my face with my Sigma F80 flat kabuki, and then I'm going to do the other half of my face with my beauty blender just to see, you know, the difference between the two sides and the finish on this foundation. So let's give this one a shot. Alrighty there, buddy. There we go. Woo, hello. Alright. Start this out with my beauty blender. It is a little bit light for me now. It's not not exactly its fault. I was lighter until we did all of our house projects, and you know, I've been out in the sun here, so we just have a bit of a lighter look today. I probably would go for a couple shades darker than this now, though, for my summer color. Alright, good finish there, really. Nice coverage. I'd call this probably a medium, but conveniently, I usually don't like a truly full coverage foundation. I just think it has a tendency to get kind of cakey and sit in my lines, and it's not what we want. So let's try this again on the other side with the kabuki. Just dab this around a little bit. Seems like I'm getting a lot better coverage with the brush. She is definitely light. I love it though. My neck is still completely white, but you can see like my shoulders and everything are now truly like tan, and my face is so much darker than it was. And it's, oh, the fun of summer. Blending in all of my silly tan. I'm just going to cover up those dark circles a little bit using the Color Correct palette. We use this one a little bit. It's a little bit lighter than my NYX that I usually gravitate to, but I've been using the pink one in here a bit. It does a pretty good job. Just for a light brightening effect through there. Alright, so now we are going to do our bronze and blush. I have a matte contouring bronze and blush powder. This is in Fiji. Get this bad boy open here. Alright. Really smoothed all of their compacts out. And here's the inside. And how do we get this off? Come here. There we go. And I really would like to try to use some of my e.l.f. brushes. So I've got my e.l.f. contouring brush here. I'm going to try to do my contour using the bronze. Oh, wow, that's dark. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to do something with that. This is an e.l.f. angled blender. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, we're going to have us some contour today. When in doubt, make a match. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to set that with powder in the future to give that a little bit less to stick to. But boy, it's right there. Most definitely. Alright, I'm going to grab my e.l.f. blush brush and see how we can do with this. This is just a basic little... And some of these brushes I have had for quite some time, so... For inexpensive brushes, they do hold up. It's a nice color. That is a lot of it, though. With that blender again and see if we can't smooth that out. That is blushy. Okay. To be fair, it's brighter on the camera than it is in real life, but we're gonna have to do some work here. I'm just taking my angled blender and lightly darkening around the edges of my face with the bronze. Not really sure how this is turning out. In fact, I am sure how this is turning out, and I'm not too terribly thrilled with it. But, in for a penny, in for a pound, we're here. We're going to do this. Alrighty, well, that's right. Can't blend that just a little more, goodness. If I was going to do that, I would do that again with a much, much softer brush. And this is a sharp contour brush. I forget what this one's called, but I'm going to use this to contour the sides of my nose because forget it. This is going to be an over-the-top look, and we're just going to go with it. So I'm going to use that same we're going to blend that a little bit. I don't know how I feel about that. In fact, I am sure I know how I feel about that. Oh well, continuing on. 3. Losing that up because I'm pretty sure we have enough of that going on. Let's move that out of the way. Alright, let's do some highlight. This is the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in Moonlight Pearls. This is a look. Alright, and do I have, I don't think I have a highlight brush that's an e.l.f. Oh, yes I do, an e.l.f. highlighting brush. I don't know how we feel about that, but okay. They tell me this is a highlighting brush, this is what we're going to do. It's like not coming off at all. Like it barely is doing anything. Come on. I think this would have made a better blush brush. I think we would have less of this pink thing going on. I'm just actually going to do that with my finger and then blend it. Because if you have too much blush and you have too much contour, why not have too much highlight at the same time? That is something. That is something. All right, well, let's blend that a little bit more. This is the brow pencil in neutral brown. Obviously, I have not tried this one yet. Just Just a nice little crayon and our spoolie. So let's start here. It's very sharp. It's got a good color. The ever-present hole in my brow. That looks pretty good though. Could totally see using that one. This is Perfect Finish HD powder. I've used this a couple of times and it seems to work pretty well. I actually really do like this as a setting powder. And we're going to do our Makeup Mist and Set setting spray. It specifies that it is in clear, which I think is a bit odd. What color was it going to be? Was it going to be pink? Was it going to be turquoise? Clear seems logical. Whatever. They really did not want you to get into this. There we go. Nice clear little bottle. Give it a shake. See how we do here. See how our mister is for. Ooh, that's a little liquidy. That has an odd smell. Almost a chemically smell. That honestly, it reminds me a bit of hairspray. See how it does. I got the e.l.f. Smudge Pot in Cruisin Chic. I'm going to use this for an eyeshadow primer. It seems pretty similar to the MAC Paint Pot. Like, it looks very pale in here, but on it's got a lot of color to it. I'm going to blend that. And for eyeshadow, I got the Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette. It looked like a nice neutral, daytime, possibly nighttime, you know, versatile palette. Nothing too crazy. Up. Let's see what we got in here. Now, I have obviously not given this one a shot yet. And I may not. Come out of there. All right. Here we go. There's a lot of fluff in that, actually. So weird. All right, so it's really small, actually. Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette, Nude Mood. And just no frills, no brush, which, you know how I feel about the brushes that come with palettes usually anyway. So some good colors in there though. A little mirror. Very compact. I could see this being good to travel with. I'm going to start with this fluffy e.l.f. blending brush. You know I am a huge fan of this particular brush. I'm going to grab this light shade here and I'm going to put that one into my crease. Use that as a nice blending color. This gray shade here, and I'm going to put that just right below that, focusing on the outer third. This pale shade here, I'm going to put that on my lid. I'm just going to pat that in there. Just brighten that up a bit. Alright, and I'm going to take this light color. I'm going to grab this super light pink shade. This is almost iridescent. It is a matte, but it has a bit of almost a sheen to it. I'm going to put that in here. Just a little. And just a little bit under that jawbone. Fade that in. That one does not have as much pigment as I would have liked. If you pick it up with your finger, it seems like it's doing a little bit better. And we'll go into that inner corner again using my e.l.f. eye crease brush. We have a house full of little dogs right now. And they're a pack. Sorry about that. I'm not getting as much color out of those as I would really prefer. Alright, and I think that probably does it for eyeshadow for me. I'm not really terribly thrilled with the pigment of these, but could probably work with them with some different brushes and some different primers and things and get them to do maybe a little bit better. Again, it's first impression and I'm using all the products together, so yeah. Alrighty, so we're going to do the Intense Ink Eyeliner in Blackest Black. You guys know I'm a big fan of these kinds of eyeliners, so let's see how this one does. There. Oh wow, that is small. It's like, it's fat. Oh, that's different. And it looks like this should cap, but it does not. It's fat, it's short, it's got this huge long applicator on it. Well, we're here now, so let's see what we can do. It's kind of like a Sharpie. It's kind of smudgy. It doesn't really mark cleanly. If you barely touch it, like it bends over. Yeah, I'm so far not a huge fan of that one. But we're going to try to make it work. We're just not going to do a super precise wing. We're just going to kind of give us a little bit of a cat eye here. Yeah, no, this one is a hard pass. This one is a hard pass. This one kind of represents everything I don't like about this kind of eyeliner. Now, for comparison, this has been a couple of my favorite go-tos, and I'll show these next to each other. I won't do it on my eyes, I'll do them on my hand so that I can finish on my eyes. But this is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. Mine's running out a little bit, but nevertheless, this is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Serum. And this is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. And descending order, 20 bucks, 10 or 11 bucks, 6, 7 bucks, 8 bucks, somewhere in that realm. And this one was cheap. I think this was 4 or 5 bucks. I'll always have them in the description, so I'll make sure all that's accurate. But so all of this smudginess was the Intense Ink. So here's the best we can do with it. Ugh. You can see that one there. For comparison, this is the tattoo liner, even though it's kind of running out. I'm not holding these very steady. The Physicians Formula. And the NYX Epic Ink. Yeah, and I didn't do those very steady, but I would put all of those in kind of the same realm. Those are all pretty good. The e.l.f., nope. Nope, that one's a hard pass for me. So we're going to do the best we can because we're already here. But just for comparison, any of these I would pick up before I would do this. Yeah, hard pass. I'm going to quit while we're ahead there. Hard pass. Alright, what do we got left here? Alright, we have Lengthening Volume Black Waterproof Mascara. We're just going to preempt this. I usually don't like waterproof mascara, but it is summertime and it is very sweaty outside, so waterproof does come in handy. But grain of salt and all of that, I don't usually like waterproof mascaras. These boxes just shred when you try to open them. I know, no one cares about the box, but still. This is like the most generic mascara tube I think I might have ever seen. But, you know, whatever. This is a weird, tiny wand. Very small wand. Which may work. I don't know. Oh, that's weird. Not earth-shattering, just some mascara. This one has a complete meh in my book. I can work with that. Maybe you like some of these products better than I am, but, you know, not hating, not hating. Alright, we got the Natural Lash Kit, which is a pair of lashes and the eyelash glue. I'm going to start by trying to use their eyelash glue. But if I can't, then I have my backup as well. So we're going to see how we can do with this. These were intended to be not super crazy, just pretty basic, natural looking lashes. Here's our little glue. Alright, wait 30 to 60 seconds for adhesive to become tacky before applying lashes. Alrighty. Pretty standard. A lot of glue. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a lot of glue down in the lash hairs from factory. So you can actually really see that. You kind of come out of it. Ew. Ew. Okie dokie. That's gluey. Let's see how we can get this to do. Alright, 30 to 60 seconds, so just let that chill here for a second while it dries. So interesting. I don't know that that's in a good way. Ew. Which again, I'm biased. I don't like fake eyelashes anyway. This seems pretty tacky. This one's actually still sticking to my hand, so see what we can do here. Well, Oh, that glue is spectacularly bad. Yeah. Yeah, that's awful. We may have to give up on these. And look, it just like gummed up that lash. You see that? There's just like glue, and they're like glued together now. That's horrible. Let's ruin the other one. Let's do this. Let's do this. Ew. That's a thing. That's just glorious. Yeah, we're gonna skip that. Yep. Yeah, that's terrible. Alright. Let's have some lips, and hopefully we can salvage this. This is the Liquid Matte Lipstick. You know I'm a big fan of these kind of lipsticks, so we're going to try this one. This is Liquid Matte Lipstick in Coffee. I wanted to go with something a nice warm shade, and I don't have anything quite this brown, so hoping. Clear stick's a little odd. Why are you bent? The applicator reminds me a decent amount of the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. So hopefully this is similar, because I really love those. A little liquidier than I would have expected. Not necessarily a bad thing, but just not what I had expected. Alright, so this is the completed look using only e.l.f. products. Definitely some hits. I think overall I like the foundation. I definitely really like the setting powder. I liked the makeup mist pretty well. So, definite misses for me. The eyelashes are just, those were a train wreck, and no, if I'm going to spend the time to put on falsies, I want them to turn out and look nice when I'm done, because they're a pain. And so, yeah, those are a hard pass. The eyeliner, we already had that discussion, but hard pass, terrible. The mascara is, well, It's hard to judge now because that glue just like gummed this up something fierce. So it is what it is now. Probably my favorite thing out of all of these products would have to be the lipstick. I can tell you it doesn't come off at all, so that's pretty cool. The applicator was perfectly okay. You know, no complaints there. It is a little bit drying, so I'll probably put a little bit of a top coat or lip balm or something over it, just to mitigate the drying. I probably prefer the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. There we go. I probably prefer those in terms of things that stay put and don't come off, because those don't seem like they dry your lips as much, but I would totally wear this again. I do like the shade. Pretty accurate to what I expected. So overall, some totally okay impressions. Some definite things that I would vote to spend just a little bit more money and get something that is a better product. So, choose judiciously. But anyway, if you liked this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe to my channel so you can stay up on all my updates. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.